Most heroes wear masks to hide their identities. Marc Spector wears white so his enemies can see him coming. He wants them to know exactly who is about to take them down. But behind the cowl lies the most fractured mind in Marvel Comics. Today, while explaining the origins, the madness, and the terrifying divine powers of the Fist of Khonshu, Moon Knight. Hey everyone, welcome to the Omega Scale. Today we're doing something a bit different. We're breaking down the origins, the powers, and the lore behind the character Moon Knight. Moon Knight has been one of my favorite Marvel characters. I love everything about the character, from his brutality to the lore surrounding it. So if you're a Moon Knight fan and you're new to the channel, why don't you hit that like and sub button? Alright, let's dive in. Marc wasn't born a hero. He was a heavyweight boxer, a US Marine, and eventually an elite mercenary. But his life ended on a job in the Egyptian deserts. Betrayed by the sadistic Rahul Bushman, Marc was left for dead in the shifting sands. With his last breath, he crawled into the Tomb of Khonshu, the Egyptian god of the moon. As Marc's heart stopped, Khonshu appeared to him in a vision. He offered Marc a deal. He said, "Be my avatar, be my fist, protect the travelers of the night, and I will give you life." Marc took the deal, rose from the dead, and the legend of the Moon Knight was born. And here is the most terrifying part of Marc's contract. He cannot truly die. Khonshu doesn't just heal him, he claims him. Marc has been killed multiple times, shot, stabbed, and even thrown from skyscrapers, only for Khonshu to pull his soul back from the threshold. As long as the Moon God has a use for his fist, Marc Spector is trapped in a cycle of endless resurrection. This makes him arguably the most fearless fighter in comics. Why? Because how do you stop a man who views death as nothing more than a temporary inconvenience? But to understand Moon Knight, you have to understand dissociative identity disorder. Marc doesn't just have a secret identity, he has distinct personalities that share his body. There is Marc Spector, the original, a hardened mercenary, and the primary combatant. Steven Grant, the billionaire, he uses his resources to fund the mooncopter and high-tech gadgets. And there is Jake Lockley, the cab driver. He is the eyes and ears on the streets, gathering intel the others can't reach. And we also have Mr. Knight, the modern investigator. He handles the Midnight Mission, a sanctuary for those needing divine protection. Now that all that is out of the way, let's talk about his abilities. Moon Knight's physical stats are tied to the lunar cycle, meaning, at the peak of a full moon, Marc possesses superhuman strength, lifting up to 2 tons. He becomes faster, more agile, and nearly tireless. He also has pain suppression. Because of Khonshu's influence, Marc's brain processes pain differently. He has been known to ignore stabs, gunshots, just to get close enough to finish a fight. He doesn't just dodge, he tanks and walks through damage. There's also divine immunity. His mind is a chaotic void shared with an ancient god. This makes him nearly immune to telepathy. Most psychics who enter his head comes out screaming. Now let's talk about his arsenal. Marc is a master of every weapon known to man. He has his crimson darts. People call these the batarangs of the Marvel universe. They are razor-sharp throwing blades that return to him like boomerangs. The truncheon, a versatile staff that can split into nunchucks or fire a grappling hook. And there's the carbonadium suit, a suit nearly as tough as adamantium, but far more flexible. The most terrifying thing about Moon Knight isn't his strength, it's his persistence. He's a cosmic force bound to a man who refuses to stay down. Whether he's a divine avatar or a madman, if you find yourself under his crescent moon, you've run out of time. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the lore and the origins of Moon Knight, why don't you hit that like and subscribe button, and comment down below which video you'd like us to do next. Thank you all for watching, see you in the next one.